if you can't have your decision dollar in this house like it's a trash, it's going to be in the trash. That doesn't mean you have to.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now, grab your glass of that water. Get your pitcher of that water. Lift that pitcher of your water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink your water. Move your body and drink your water. Move your body and drink your water. Move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, yeah, drink. Now, raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Or should we say, breathe, eat, drink, move. Or actually breathe, drink, move. Right, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors, drink up. Water, drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Drink your water, family. This is the first day, man, family. We came so close to not having the show today. It's just ridiculous. I could not go to sleep last night at all. I'm just like, I guess that's a sign of aging, because usually I don't have a problem sleeping, but by the time I got to sleep, it wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? My first alarm go off at 3. My second alarm go off at 3:30. My third alarm go off at 4:30, and I have to get up by that time because I believe I need all that time to try to get my mind right and get my willpower to line to move me. But shit, by the time I went to sleep, my first alarm went off. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here. As you hear, the kids are still here and stuff like that. So, we are going to do the toast, and I wanted to make sure that we can keep our unbroken string of toasting popping off here on Gye-Nyame Journey. So, once again, we are here regardless of what's going on. Trying to fix. I don't know what's going on. It must be the daylight saving blues. I mean, but I understand. I gained the whole hour, but I'm feeling like I'm losing something. Because usually this would be about 10 o'clock, so I'd have been at the school and in my... I'll be heading around my first period class right now. But right now, we're just now approaching 9 o'clock, and I'm not up for it today. Every now and then I gotta step back because I don't wanna. You know how you could just snap. You know, I'm at a point where I can just snap. Got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta get done. We got some people in the box. All right, family, we're going to do our toast, and then I'm going to let y'all go, because I know some of y'all got to get to work and stuff like that, unless y'all got questions for me. Yesterday, I try to do my shows, but usually these shows will be a little bit earlier for those that's usually here. You know that. So we're going to grab that last little bit of ambrosia, get it out, make that toast. Wow, I got a SCOBY that fell in there. Oh my goodness. Alright, we gonna drink that up too. It's maturing. Alright, so here we go. First off, giving credit to the creator by whatever name you choose, call that credit. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and we say, Ashe, word. From there, family, we move on, and we move to our list of our ancestors. And this is what the show is for, to salute our ancestors. And we can say that we have an unbroken string for at least the last 3 years. So that means we are moving toward... Actually, I think we're past our 900th show of doing this. Wow. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann Robert, Texas, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Chris, Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva, Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Barbara Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L, Normal X, Pet Maya Ram, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kumar, The Farmer, Ella Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carl R. Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Hales, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek Al Pulley, the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rennerman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spradling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sel Weatherby, the farmer, I go so Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Born Johnson, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Flores M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keishla Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Selman Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amitat Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Allen, Ohio, Franklin Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reminaty Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Didi Monares, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Pasigi Filani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DePretis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Ann Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hat Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlston Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Froggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby. Hold on. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Sasha! Yeah, I'm on my show. Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown. What happened to you?
What?
Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson. Oh my God. Edward R. Benson, Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Cooper, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Caldwell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown. We got Lottie Gaucher. We got Jonathan Ford. We got Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Dramante, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Gore, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flynn, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar K, Archie Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Margaret III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton Johanna, Cassandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henriette Six II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alao T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juana Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda Damon, Ethel Marshall. We have Steve Dougie Shelton. We have William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, and Kim Gray. We raise up our glass to all of our ancestors, and we got them all in this morning. Giving them a round of applause. That's right, family. On a daily basis. We get it in. Whether it's sleep deprived or sick, it don't matter. We trying to get them in. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, shouts out to Miss Navita. I see you. A lot of our ancestors, like, how can I put it, man? We let a lot of our ancestors fall to the wayside. Many of our traditional ways have been morphed to fit other people's worldview, where we don't appreciate the ancestors in the way that we used to. Respect the ancestors and understand their role in our family, their roles in our life. But here at Gye-Nyame Journey, we want to bring it back, right? We want to bring it back because there's a definite connection. So we raise our glass to those ancestors and we say, "Ashe from this family." We move to the present moment. I want to give all of the Umoja babies a round of applause. Yep. So, family, the goal is right now. Activate your reticular formation. I want you to go out and we're going to find unity out here in the community because it's popping off. Find unity in your tribe, unity in your business or organization. Look for it. When you find it, capture and release. Take a picture. Hashtag Umoja. Hashtag Umoja found. You know what I'm saying? Post it up on Gye-Nyame Journey timeline as well as your timeline because we got to start seeking out our principles, right? Now, for those that don't speak the language, Umoja means unity. Unity, all right, cool. The modic principle today is truth. The color is violet, as you see by the shirt. Mentalism is a hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwojo. Female name is Ajuwa. We lift up our glass and we salute this present moment because in this moment we have all our power. We have the blessing of our ancestors, the guidance of our ancestors, the power of our ancestors, all powered up into this moment so that we can open up, and clear the way for our children, our children's children onto infinity, because that's what we are supposed to do in this moment. Not waste time, but be doing some building. We raise our glass and we say Ashe. Shouts out to brother Kwame. One love, family, one love. And he got some, he says, where my glasses at? Great Umoja to you as well, brother Kwame. He got some Metu written. You get my message yesterday, Kwame? He says, it looked like Hillary Haru Neff. You know, he always using those big fancy words. That Medu Neter. Alright, but here we go. We raise up our glass for this moment. We say our shape from there, family. We move to our children's children onto infinity, because if we handle our business, we make room for them, right? So that they can handle their business and not have to go through our struggles, right? We got to stop leaving our future generations with the shit that we need to be solving right now in the day. You understand what I'm saying? Right now, in our time. We got to solve our problems in our time. We got to make sure that each generation after us know that they have a responsibility to solve their problems in their time, so that the next generation don't have to be solving our problems and their problems too. Many of us, we're catching the hell from the problems that come from past generations. So now what we got to do double work, which is cool. It's a challenge. It's nothing but a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So we raise our glass for our future generations and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, family, we go to that selfish toast. What is it that you need right now to move towards your better self, your higher self? There you go. All right? We lift it up. We say Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, the most unbelievable, the most blessed, the most inspiring, the wisest individual in the room. I lift my glass up, and as Sasha said, that's you. We toast you and we say Ashe, Ashe. I don't know if y'all heard her, but Sasha did that last. Ashe. Family, we wish you peace, power, joy.
And 100 years.
And as we say in Gye-Nyame, KN. So we're going to sip a little bit. I'm about to get up off here. It must be the cork, because the cork just keeps it fresh for so long. Alright, if there's nothing else, no questions, no comments, we will go and get up off of here so I can go and get some rest. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. I can't tell y'all what's going on because somebody trying to surprise somebody. Who talked too much? Real life is Gye-Nyame journey. So I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. Alright. But family, I'm up and I'm out. So here we go. Oh, first off, I want to remind you, you've been standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is
Gye-Nyame Journey Media.
Of course, you know this is a Heart of Simple production, and this is the Daily Toast. We strive to blow up your old paradigms. So we got some people on here. If y'all got some comments or questions or something, we go on and have a conversation. You know, I mean, 'cause I'm chilling today. So go ahead, if y'all got some questions or comments, throw them up. Also, family, remember to go to check out our newsletter. Let me throw the link up for the newsletter. Check out. Well, actually, we're calling it a magazine now. We got a whole lot of content coming off our Facebook posts. So we go and we revamp it. So let's see. Did it go? There we go. Boom. Oh. Let me get off of that. I should have picked a different cover for it. That's what I should have did.
It should have been magenta.
You said it should have been magenta.
Yeah.
Oh, you just learned a new word and just think you cold, huh?
No, magenta's a color.
All right. man.
Sasha, you checking your food?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me go and post up the newsletter.
Putting on nail polish on my lips.
Go and check out the newsletter, wow, or e-magazine. Also check out our. Well, let's make sure it popped up. Okay, it popped up. All right. Also check out our free e-course. I'm cutting and copying. Hold on. Check out our free course. You can find it at free Gye-Nyame ecourse.com. Wow. There you go. Let's see if it takes. Then also you can check out our merch. Let me go to the merch window. Let's see. Oh, Miss Regina Grand Rising. I'm working on my 2020 newsletter calendar. What are my fellow hustlers, grinders, and builders working on? Miss Aisha Essex, you not going to school? Nah. You know, sometimes it's like I gotta pull back because my willpower wouldn't allow me not to snap today. So I can't go into the school today. You know, you can be tired and then you feel a little woozy or whatever. Not necessarily 100% sick, but you know that you tired, you already irritated. Wouldn't be fair for me to go in there and deal with our young people the way I am today. You understand? So I just stayed at the crib. So Miss Regina is working on her 2020 newsletter calendar. What are my fellow hustlers, grinders, and worker and builders working on? How do we support the calendar, newsletter calendar? How do we support that? Those of us that's out here. And how often do it come out? You know what I'm saying? Because we like to promote each other. I want to make sure that because one of us make it, we all make it. Some form of fashion. So let's pop it off.
You did put a thing back on the table. No, it's just no. You do that again.
Yes.
You can do that, Sasha.
I wonder if I post over here, will it post? Let's see. All right, we give it a second. All right, see, and some of y'all stuff is coming through real late on one of this. So you can check out the merch store. We got the merch store as well. We are revamping the Yanni Spa. It's way better than before. So y'all heard about this Yanni Spa, right? Because we got like I keep on telling, we got all types of businesses. So, of course, I got a new book that I'm listening to because, like, on those days where I can't go to sleep, I find a book. But I bought this book maybe like a year and a half ago. I bought it early before it came out because I heard the dude speak. See, there goes somebody trying to ruin the stream. I heard this dude speak, and the title of the book is called The Infinite Game. Book is good. Book is very, very good. We are having a Yanni Festival on 3/28/2020. We are hoping to collaborate with the Gye-Nyame Mall. What's a Yanni Fest? Sounds interesting. Yeah. Can men come to the Yanni fast? What you think, fellas? You said you in need of Yanni vendors, Yanni food, and non-Yanni vendors. What's Yanni food? Oh, my fault. You just said food vendors. It's my mistake. I'm just, you know how I am, girl. You know how I am. You know how fantasies and. All right. So they're talking about doing a festival, and we got so put the link so that people can sign up for either one of your email addresses. Mailing lists, so that you can have, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we got to take some time and support each other in what we do. And both of y'all do good work. So let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. And be sure once again to check out our e-newsletter, Gye-Nyame Journey. I should have put a link. I should have put what it was there. But you see e-magazine, that was for October. I'm trying to finish up the one for November, at least get working on it. Now I'm waiting for some of the family out there, to throw some articles in there as well. Because we try to do it on a monthly basis. You know what I'm saying? So, Alright, so, any other, let me see, maybe somebody over here, because YouTube ain't popping up over here. Oh, nope.
How much points do I have?
Alright, cool. So, family, I want to thank everybody for joining us. Like I said, if there's anything else for me, y'all better get it up right now. Y'all better get it up for me right now. Like I said, I can't open the lines. My energy is not right for that right now. Not right for that right now. But we may be having a show on Kuji, which is tomorrow. It will be a festival to celebrate the Yanni, the divine feminine energy. A day to celebrate the portal we all use to enter this dimension. We have to heal the woman so she can heal and protect the men. Ashe. Lord have mercy. I'm just like, Lord. That's a lot right there. It will be a festival to celebrate the Yanni, the divine feminine energy. A day to celebrate the portal we all use to enter this dimension. Lord have mercy. Everyone wanting to celebrate the Yanni is welcome.
Me.
Say no more. I'll be there to celebrate the Yanni. Yep. Woo! Alright, anything else? But nobody put up their link. Now I'm waiting for y'all link. I'm waiting for a link for the the newsletter. Join my mailing list. How do we get on your mailing list? Miss Aisha, I don't know if you already got one, but you need to build up your mailing list too. Post them up. You know what I'm saying? Post them up. Or just, like I say, either post it up here, or once again, you can send it to me, and I will send it out on the black signal. Boom.
Boom.
Like that.
Like that.
I love you too, Miss Aisha. I don't know what sparked that.
How much points do I got?
Gina want to know how many points she got. Let's see who's winning the race for the merch. Well, now Navita got 85. On Platypus, which is me, when I was streaming on somehow when I was streaming on that, I got a whole lot. But I can't count myself in the competition. But let's see. Let's view all. Jeannie, you done fell off, girl.
What?
Miss Virgo 66. Navita got 85. Miss Virgo 66 got 80. Get out of here. Lurks got 80. Brother Kwame got 40. Brother Hatim got 26. Sister Regina got 25. Army of X got 15. Tanika got 10. Fireside Chat, I think that's what it's called, got 10. Renee Jaws, it don't give me the whole name. Renee Jaw got 10. Kimberly S got 10. Gina Brown got 10. Miss Nubia 3 has 5. And Cosmic, it don't finish what the word is, got 3. No, they got 5 too. So we building up. The numbers are building up. So we're growing, family. Like I said, slow and steady. You know what I'm saying? That what if it come fast, don't last. If it comes slow, good to go. So in the newsletter, I'm struggling with how to begin this newsletter because I'm looking at the long game, and it's like, do I talk a little bit about some of the basic philosophy that goes with Gye-Nyame? You know what I'm saying? Because my whole piece is to either to motivate people to start building their tribes. You know what I'm saying? I want to motivate people to start building their tribes because it's very, very important. Right? Whether you join the tribe or whether you start building the tribe and start talking about the ways to build a tribe. But coming up with that purpose, that why, that reason, you know what I'm saying, that sparks other people to really get involved with what we are doing, as far as a conscious, as a woke, or whatever title you want to put on it. That community of individuals, because for some reason we don't have the mass appeal. You know what I'm saying? It's not the hot thing to be a thinker, really. You know what I'm saying? It's more of like yesterday I was trying to bring up. There we go. So Miss Aisha, she threw her. Why has it got a frown on it? Oh, okay, because it don't like you posting links. I know why that is. But on the Restream chat, now if y'all want points, y'all need to go to YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel, Gye-Nyame Journey Media on YouTube, or go to gnjmedia.live, click on there and start commenting on that comment thread. That allows you to get points because you get activity points for participating. Participants, it'll tell me the participants. It'll tell me
Somebody's calling you.
pop out chat.
Somebody's calling you.
Right? I can pop it out and do it bigger. I can restore chat. Y'all can't see none of this stuff. I'm just showing off. Talk to myself. Toggle timestamp. I can throw a timestamp on here to see where people are. Then what else? Then I can send feedback. So I like this. I like this chat. Top chat, live chat. All messages are visible. All right. So but if you want to get the points, you got to use the gnjmedia.live or go to YouTube and because Facebook is not integrated into the scoring of the points. And like I said, I got something going out for the first person to 1,000. I know y'all like 1,000, but shit, we can do it. We can do it. I mean, you get points for being on the stream on there. You get points for commenting on the stream through gnjmedia.live. Get a certain amount of points for that. When you sign up, you get a certain amount of points. And once again, I have to go in. I got to look, so I'm gonna have to go. Maybe I might have to talk about that in the newsletter, so we can start getting, because the Restream bot has got 600 points. I don't know why they even got the stream bot in the goddamn competition, but he whooping all of us. Brother Kwame, what's up, fam? We're gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. So, like I said, I'm still waiting for you, Miss Regina, to throw up the link for your email list as well. Did you get my short order yet? Yeah. Did it come to you? The shirt is supposed to be coming to you. You ain't get your shirt yet? Hold on, I can tell you. It comes directly to you. And if it didn't come to you yet, you need to let me know so I can look into what's going on here. Oh my God, I can't escape. Yeah, did you get my shirt yet? Don't know yet. Trying mom be keeping things from me. My bad. Had to walk away and take a cow. What's that? What's a cow? A call. Okay. Go and post up how people can get with you and get your get on your what is it called? Your email list for your mailing list for your newsletter. All right. So I'm waiting for that. Kwame say Amun is satisfied. Hold on. Kwame, are you commenting in two places? 'Cause I want to make sure, because I see one of your things over here on Spreaker, and I see the other one on, I don't know if that's YouTube or Facebook or what. No, that's YouTube. Oh, you trying to get your points. I could dig that. So you should have got it should take 3 to 5 days. But once you order it, it should be coming through. Especially if they took some money, you need to let me know. So I can get on that. You know what I'm saying? But family, I ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. Here we go. Take a call. I love the points, but I have to use my laptop for GMJ Media. I can hear so much better watching on Facebook with my phone email. Oh, there now. For those that are interested in getting the e-newsletter, is Regina, theresearchpro.com. Regina at theresearchpro.com. I'm commenting 2 places, testing sound quality from one to the other. I can dig that. See, that's what, that's how we get better. That's how y'all help me. That's how you help us grow. You know what I'm saying? So because we know what works, what don't work. All right? Unless y'all got a subject y'all want to talk about, y'all want something y'all want me to hit on, I can cover a little bit of news for y'all real quick. Hold on. Because I had some stuff. Man, this camera make my shirt look blue. It's a good camera, though. Went switching and still can't use my Streamlabs. All right, so I posted up an interview with Byron Allen on the Breakfast Club. And I was hearing a lot of flack about it, but it wasn't a bad interview. As a matter of fact, he gave up the game on how he got where he was. You know what I'm saying? Because he is very conscious that he was timed perfectly to be where he was. He was born in, I think, 1961. He said April of 1961. His mom moved out to California. He was perfectly placed and perfectly timed to be doing what he's doing. And then on top of that, he had somebody who opened the door for him. And like I said, if I didn't go in and listen to that shit myself, you know what I'm saying, and just listen to everybody that was mad about it, because the whole piece is the Breakfast Club. I don't go to the Breakfast Club to really get no information. If I'm listening to it because other people have suggested it, because it's not a regular listen for me. The Breakfast Club is a place where you go, in a sense, to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? Charlamagne is entertainment. You know what I'm saying? He's not an advocate. He's doing what he's paid to do, to entertain and to ask questions that shock and to be funny. And that's what him and DJ Envy do. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they joke back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get upset about that. But it was an excellent piece. He covered the 4 Ds in there. I can't remember all the Ds. He says first they'll discredit you, then first they'll deny you or something like that. Then they'll discredit you, then they'll demonize you, and then they'll destroy you. You know what I'm saying? He also spoke about him going to court on this month for the 1866 Civil Rights Bill. You know what I'm saying? How the suit is working and what's going on and the importance of it. And also, what was crazy was that Roland Martin had a show on his about this cable. It's not even a cable. It's a rebroadcasting network called Locast. That's free. You can pay $5 a month. And what they're doing is they're redistributing local networks. They're sending out or rebroadcasting or somehow they're taking its local signals and making sure that people can get them. Because right now what's going on is the cable companies in some form or fashion are blocking or limiting the reach of the local networks. Because so those of you that grew up with me, y'all remember we used to have channels without cable. You can have a TV in the house with cable, and you can have a TV in the house without cable, right? And in many cases, the TV with cable and the TV without cable will be able to have the same picture. Not as many channels. Cable will always give you more channels, but, you know, like I was in Accra, so we had 3, 5, 8, channel 43, channel 23, or channel 25, 23 or 25, and channel 64, right? We had those local networks, and it was always available. But when they switched to digital, for somehow that became unreachable for the equipment that we had, when in fact it should be reachable, because what happens in case of an emergency and cable is cut off? You know what I'm saying? You can't get the regular signal. You can't get the information that you need for survival. You know what I'm saying? Because the cable networks has everything locked up and locked down. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is it's called Locast, but and I'm gonna post up the interview. But at the end of the interview, what was interesting, the dude, his last name is Goodfriend. He brings up the case that Byron Allen is fighting. Because the whole time he talking about these cable companies, of course, you know the name Comcast come up. And these Comcast is some dirty, the whole cable business is shady. You know, we know this, right? You know what I'm saying? Because if anybody look at their cable bill, know that shit really don't cost that much. It don't cost that much, right? But like I said, they're not playing. They're not playing as Steve Sinek was calling an infinite game. They're playing a finite game. So it's all about the money, right? It's not about the customers. So it's all about the money, and they'll block you from being able to watch other stuff because they want to control. They want to control. They want, you know what I'm saying? They want to meet the bottom line. So there we go with that. But on that interview, this dude turned out to be one of Byron Allen's lawyers that is going to the Supreme Court to have battle with Comcast and Charter about this civil rights law. Now, he also brought up, and then also Roland broke down that, like, for example, for black folks, what they would do is they would take any channel that we liked, like if it was TV1 or BET. Well, BET was basic, because it got grandfathered in. But they would take all the channels that we like and they would put them on the highest tier. So it would be equivalent to having an HBO or whatever, and you would have to pay the premium price to get the channels that you want. So they've been milking, once again, they're taking advantage of our failure and building empires. You know what I'm saying? What failure is that, brother? I tell you, because we don't own any of these media companies, because we could not get the money to be able to do that, to lay them wires and to dig up those streets and to do all that. But these companies were supposed to serve us because we turned that stuff over to them. But once again, other people got hooked up from what was supposed to be ours, and now they're looking at us being like, fuck you, pay me. Hey. All right, let me see. I'm missing some comments. Take a call up. I am commenting in 2 places. I don't get points for using my Spreaker app. Nope, you don't get points for using the Spreaker. Sorry, bro. I'm still working. Hell, I can't even, at this point in time, I can't even use my Streamlabs. So I'm doing the best that I can right now. But I'm glad y'all still able to get points. I also posted up Iceland's last McDonald's burger that simply won't rot even after 10 years. They got an old McDonald's burger in Iceland that will not rot. I don't think y'all understand that part of the decompensation, how you say it? Am I saying it right? Decompensation? Am I saying it right? Decompensation. Things have to rot. That's what fermenting is. Fermenting is you controlling the rotting process. I know that sounds bad, but that you're controlling the decaying process. In order for something to decay, you know what I'm saying? It has to rot. But McDonald's don't rot. So my question is, how does your body handle that shit? A McDonald's burger, it's on there. It's on the Washington Post. I'm not gonna use up my thing to look at that. Let me see. I got any more news before I get up. Trump has a personal army. It's called the Fraternal Order of Police. Family, once again, beware of any candidate that is supported by or endorsed by the Fraternal Order Police. They mean us no good. All right? Then also, because let me put it this way. Black Central has a list of all of the candidates that are endorsed by the FOP. And ADOS also have a list of all candidates that are, in a sense, open to the black agenda and in support of reparations for the vote here in Columbus. And this is happening all over the country right now, where we got individuals doing something that, because I ain't gonna say shit, but we, in a sense, should have been doing. But we got young folks out there doing it now. You know what I'm saying? Coming up with the tickets. Like, when you go to the voting booth, or even before you get to the voting booth, they give you a ticket and the lineup that you should vote for. This is some of the work that we need to be doing, or at least supporting, you know what I'm saying, as ADOS, so that we can start really taking control of our vote. You know what I'm saying? Because like the strategy is that if no one is in support of reparations and is really sitting serious about it for the presidential election, we're going to vote down ballot. What do that mean? You know what I'm saying? Write in ADOS or write your name in for president, and then we're going to vote local, because really local politics is where it's at anyway. Like I said, because part of our piece is, like I said, school board, like I said, city council, you know what I'm saying? Eventually we're going to push with our young people up into the mayor, take over the city. We want police chief, you know what I'm saying? Fire department chief, safety director, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take the city over. And the suburbs, so y'all can't get away. Some people trying to get away. Y'all ain't going to be able to get away. We're going to have it all. You know what I'm saying? Because there's enough of us here in Columbus where we could just, we could literally take over the city. We got a big enough voting block, you know what I'm saying, where we get certain areas. You know what I'm saying? Key areas. So that, everything that goes down in Columbus, we know about it and we getting a piece of it. Hold on. But the Fraternal Order Police is not for us. And anybody that's endorsed by them, we getting yeah. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Because there's enough. We done had enough of people kowtowing to everybody else. We need people to start showing proper respect to those of us that's ADOS. Very simple. Show your respect. Show your respect. All right? You know what I'm saying? Because they overlook our issues as if they're not important. It's cold in Iceland for anything to rot. What you mean it won't rot? All right, do an experiment. This is what you do. Go buy a McDonald's Happy Meal. Or just go and buy a hamburger from McDonald's and sit it in your car. Right now it might be a little bit chilly. Sit it someplace warm. You know what I'm saying? See, because Kwame, it ain't cold in their houses, Kwame. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if it was outside, I hear you. But this is inside. It's not rotting. That shit don't rot. You know what I mean? The fries just get hard. I don't think I ever seen fries with mold on them. I don't think I ever seen a moldy McDonald's hamburger. My kids be leaving shit everywhere. And my kids before these kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever seen a rotten McDonald's hamburger. You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody who ever had to clean out their car and had kids in the back seat and they stop at McDonald's. You can find a hamburger that's been sitting there for 3 months. And that burger would just sit there. The details is how to capture imagination. That's true. That's what we work on. That's why we always talk about stories and stuff. We're working on that. Did you get my text yesterday, Brother Kwame? All right, let's see. Oh, so Irony Ose Freepong, the funky academic.com. I posted up a video that he did on YouTube, man. This video was hot because the brother was talking about, better yet, let me go to it real quick. I want to extend on the name of the video. Risk, not just work, make us human. And he talks about the power of risk, right? And how risk shapes and forms society, and how by denying risk from certain populations, we kind of destroy other people. Black folks are suffering because certain populations don't have to take risk. As a matter of fact, we become the hedges against others. You just got to see it. I am going to shrink this down. I am going to... Where are you at? Where you go, Irony? Where Irony go? Man. Alright. Well, it's on my timeline, but I'm going to share this so that y'all can see this because this conversation is dope. This dude is dope. I really like Irony.
Name is I'm Yosef Frimpong, and you're watching The Black Athenians, and I come to you every Friday at 4-ish from
So,
Flanagan Studio.
For those that are interested, the brother is a philosopher. He teaches philosophy. And information he giving is the bomb. So go and check that out. I'm sharing that with y'all. That's that YouTube video. What? Okay, I'm about to say they took down the YouTube video. They won't let me post up on you. See, and I got to go and fix it so that I could post what I want on my damn channel. And I'm gonna fix that. I'm trying to get there. Let's see. Any other news? All right, once again, here, I'm going to play this real quick. Let me go on in. Do I got my Bluetooth off? I want to play this real quick since I'm here. Where you at? Hey, Gina. Come here, please. Turn that on and give it to me. See, now, if I had my Streamlabs,
What's a Streamlab?
If I had my Streamlabs, I would be able to show you this, but I won't be able to show it, so we just gonna listen. So go and check this out real quick. This shouldn't be that long. Nothing but music. I thought it was some other stuff. Alright, I'm gonna stop it. Alright, so we would need to be able to see it. It's the Foundational Black American Conference, and they are doing fundraising right now. They raised about 18. Probably by now they're up to about $20,000. They have a $200,000 goal. And the question I was asking was, with all of the dough that's been produced off of Hidden Colors, why would Tariq Nasheed need to ask to raise $200,000 up front for the conference rather than just going and securing the venue and all that stuff right now and putting the ticket sales? I mean, and benefiting from the ticket sales. Nobody can say anything. Why shouldn't he benefit from ticket sales if he secured the venue or had his crew, all these, you know what I'm saying? We got all these people that's been fundraising from us since forever, right? You know what I'm saying? You fundraise for a movie, and you make the movie, then you sell a movie, which is cool. That's business, I understand. But there's a profit there, and that can be reinvested in this conference. If it's as important as we say, right? This is something that I think somebody who has the weight to be able to do it, go and get the venue. You know what I'm saying? Plus, they already got $18,000. I think that should be a down payment for at least a couple of days at some major convention. But then I don't know. I ain't never did no shit like this before, especially anything that large. So, you know, I'm sitting up here thinking like, shit, with $18,000, you could at least reserve a fucking venue. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up like, damn. And then you got Hidden Colors 1, Hidden Colors 2, Hidden Colors 3. They still selling. You balling, bruh. Go and get that shit, lock that shit in, and give us a date so that we could buy tickets and all meet up in Atlanta. Let's just do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You get your money off the tickets. Once you got your money, once you recoup and make your little profit, then you can turn the rest of the money over to the Foundational Black Americans. That's all I mean. I'm just saying. The fuck? But hey, no. We don't do it like that, huh? No, we gon' crowdfund. We don't crowdfund till motherfuckers don't want to crowdfund. No, I can't even crowdfund because motherfuckers is giving, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like shit. So I guess I might do a movie or something, right? Do a crowd. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm thinking about doing a soap opera. I got some material. Conscious soap opera. You know what I'm saying? So go and check that out. That's on there. And I'm going to donate. But I'm still, well, I don't know now, because Sister Kim's saying, and this is the whole nother issue. This is what I was trying to talk about with, but Shaka came on and kind of took y'all know how Brother Shaka do. You probably listening right. Y'all know how Shaka do. I'm going this way. Shaka like, whoa. Like, nigga, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, where I was trying to go yesterday is, the question I was asking is, do we have, is it enough resources for us to be redoing shit? Or in a sense, I call it kind of, is it some grifting going on? Because we got Foundational Black American Conference. We got Cobra and NARC having some type of conference or some type of get together with Ben and Jerry's ice cream and shit. We got the summit, the Revolt Summit. We got all this shit going on. Now all this shit happens after the ADOS conference. Right? And I'm not hearing anybody bigging up the success of the ADOS conference, a conference that they put on for 2 days, charging people $15. People from all over the country came in, right? From all over the country came in. $15. Family. You know what I'm saying? So my issue is, I don't want our people to be taken advantage of. Because I understand that in America, capitalism exists. But I want to make sure, like, for example, we talked about the Revolt Summit. Tickets was like $199. Regular ticket was $199 or something like that. Right? VIP was $699 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So the whole piece was, what was y'all summoning for? Well, you know, was it summoning to make some change, or was you summoning to put some money in somebody's pocket? So you got a lot of people that are now catching on to this whole conscious piece, this reparations piece, and we have to really be skeptical about all this shit that's coming out now, because now what it is, people are starting to see that this shit making money, right? Even little bits of money, like when y'all saw us out camping, people start sending in money for the grill, people seeing. So now all of a sudden, everybody's on, you know, people gonna be jumping on the bandwagon. And what we have to be very protective of is this. Family, it's almost like a 20 or 20 some odd year cycle, right? Because you can see if you look at our history, it's like every 20 to 25 years, there is a wave of new consciousness that comes along. You can trace it all. You can look at our history and you can start tracing this. Like every 20 to 25, there's a period. There's like a 5 to 10 year period that we have of consciousness, where people are thinking and being like, this shit is not right. It's something we need to do. And then after that, we're lulled back to sleep. And family, I don't want to waste this, because I've seen this shit before. You understand what I'm saying? I seen it in the late 80s, and I saw how that window opened, and I saw that window close, and it closed so damn quick that many of us that was caught in it didn't even have. One minute we was on conscious rap. I swear to God, I walked into a house, an apartment. We kicked it. We watched the videos. I walked out that night, and I started seeing Jerry curls again. And niggas, and everybody had an attitude. You know, niggas with attitude hit real hard. And I'm sitting up here like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? We was always gonna get free. Now we all selling dope again. Damn. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, that's how it goes. So what I am trying to, what I'm raising, what I want to raise people awareness to is the fact that we don't have a lot of time and we don't have a lot of resources for motherfuckers to be trying to hustle our people like this. So we have to make sure that it's a legit piece. Now, my only question for a foundational black piece is, how different is that than the ADOS piece? And can those two things be working together, you know what I'm saying, to formulate something so that we can have us a conference that's really affordable for everybody to come? It don't have to be as cheap as $15, but is it some way that we can make it to where we are able to get as many of us of like-minded in one place so that we can actually have some workshops and really, really start building up the cadres within these cities to really start doing some serious political and economic work? Or is this just another, you know what I'm saying? It's just another hustle. You know what I'm saying? It's just another hustle to add to the resume. See, this is my life. I've been doing this shit I've been consistently doing this shit since I was probably 19 years old, 51. Right? So I'm looking at the opportunities that are rising. I'm looking at the young people that's coming up, and I'm like, boom, if I can, I have to run and be a shield for them, especially when they come to dealing with some of the individuals in the conscious community, because they, you know, it's almost like a lot of our elders and a lot of our older scholars want to hold on to positions that don't belong to them no more. You want to be in a spot that don't belong to you no more. Move the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying? Let young people do their thing. This is what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So T-Mobile trying to get at me right now too, because they want to know how I like my phone. I love the phone, by the way. This right now, I am streaming to y'all over 1+7. I was using a 1+6. The 1+7, the screen is a little bit bigger. But getting back to, y'all know I be jumping all over the motherfucking place. Y'all already used to me right now. But thought I'd be remiss if I didn't comment here, but I'm gone. Peace. All right, man, why you ain't comment? Damn, you on Facebook too? How you doing? Kwame, how you on YouTube, Facebook, and Spreaker? But you know, like I said, if you got a comment on that piece, what do y'all think about that? You know what I'm saying? So we got the Revolt Summit. We got In Cobra and Narc hooking up with Ben and Jerry's to do a conference on reparations or something like that. We got the Foundational Black Peace, the 2020 convention, right? And I just, my question is, you know what I'm saying? What is the litmus test? How do we know what's real and what benefits us as a group? Because I do not, you know what I'm saying? Because if I have to wait another 20 years, I'm going to be 71 years old. If it's 25 years, I'm going to be 76 years old the next time the window come, if it even comes. Because according to, like Byron Allen called it, economic genocide. People cannot exist if they do not have wealth. I take that back. It's a hard existence. Real life here, Gye-Nyame. It's a real hard existence. You know what I'm saying? If we look at the numbers, family, it's like boom. They doing a long-term game on us. It's long-term. You know what I'm saying? They playing the infinite game on us. And the question is, are we going to get back at them? Are we going to get back at them? Are we going to jump on the infinite boat and start playing our game? Are we going to start putting the skin in the game? You know what I'm saying? Because some of us going to have to make some major sacrifices. You know, like I be complaining about this, but shit, you know, I would be doing nothing else. shit, I'm paying for. I'm paying to put this shit out here because I believe that there's enough of us out here that all I gotta do is stay consistent. I'm on a long game. I'm about legacy. I'm about leaving something for my kids. I'm about leaving something for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because if mine don't want it, better yet, ain't even that. My kids might want to do something else. Your child might be looking at the Daily Toast and be like, shit, one day I'm going to do that.
Without the cuss word.
Without the cuss words, as Gina say. But then they won't be as fly as me. I can understand it. Each generation because I do need y'all to understand, we're moving these kids as wild as they are now being young. They're going to be very conservative when they get old. That's my prediction. Children going to be very conservative. But if there's no comments, I said already I was gone. I'll be running my mouth and shit. And I'm tired and I'm sick and I already said it. Make sure you check out our e-course, free GNJecourse.com, free GNJecourse.com. In our e-course, we discuss. It's free and it's a video. So you ain't even got to read. It's just a video. You can read if you want, though. In the videos, day 1, we talk about unleashing the power of Nguza Saba, and it's sent straight to your email. The Players Pyramid, that's what that's called. Unleashing the power of Nguza Saba, we call it the Players Pyramid in Gye-Nyame. Day 2, understanding how to use folktales, myths, and legends. Folktales for grown folks. That's the show we do on Kujichaklia Day, right? Day 3, Wisdom Mind on Tribal Quotes. That's the show we do on Umoja, right? Tribal Quotes. How to get in and do that wisdom mind. Day 4, Power Libations. Something we do every day, the Daily Toast. Day 5, Pulling It All Together. Warrior's Handbook to Life's Journey. That's one of the books that I put together as well. Day 6, Power Meditation. Talk about a system called Meditation by the Numbers and the importance of meditation. That breath, remember that. We talk about the breath in the song. Last but not least, day 7, we talk about the 224 self-help process and the 21-day Nguza Saba challenge. All right. Do I have anything else I want to cover? Oh, I told y'all last week I watched Hawk. For those who don't remember Hawk, I watched Hawk, and I figured out how Hawk got all his money. Hawk is a magic Negro. You know what I'm saying? You have a magic Negro in every generation that's able to do this. Because Hawk was doing some incredible. Hawk was meeting with gangsters and politicians and government agents, and so you couldn't tell whether he was a snitch. You couldn't tell whether he was a dog. You didn't know. All you know, he was driving a luxury automobile, and he had no way of making money. So there's nothing left but for him to be a magic Negro with a big gun. I'm just saying, And this particular show I watched was season 1. The show was named Vendetta. Now, and the whole piece was the magic Negro could only kill Negroes. I think he might have busted a couple of caps at a white boy every now and then. But his cousin came to town running from a white boy. The white boy hired a black man to kill his brother, kill his cousin. Hawk finds out about the black dude. He finds the white man, put the gun in the white man's face, do absolutely nothing but find the black man. And when he finds the black man, guess what? He shoots the black man that was hired to kill his brother, kill his cousin. Does absolutely nothing. Matter of fact, I just let y'all. But that whole magic Negro piece, and a lot of that's been ingrained in us, right? The whole looking for that magic life. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude had a mysterious wealth pot somewhere, right? That he was able to just live the life, right? And I'm like, yo, all right, now I understand why I be like, I gotta find something else. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I was brainwashed. All right, so we done. So I'm out, family. Y'all have a great day. Like I told you, I'm tired. I'm about to get out of here. All right, No other comments? Y'all got to have something else to do. Come on now. All right, well, I'm gone. Peace.